I'm here in Dun Laoghaire, formerly known as Kingstown Station. Opened in 1837 and once had a roof. This is the original terminus. Rough stonework on that side, but fine stonework on the other side. I think it would have had 2 platforms and storage areas for the trains and machines. So overall I think it would have had 4 tracks, 2 platforms, the original layout. And then across there is the blocked up entrance to known as Victoria Wharf level crossing. Now, of conflicting dates, some say it was in use until the 1950s and officially closed in 1966. But historically it was used when the British troops pulled out of Ireland. It was historically used at the old Victoria Wharf, renamed St Michael's Wharf, St Michael's Pier, and for roll-on, roll-off ferries when you had sealing. So that whole area, infrastructure changed in '69 when new roll-on, roll-off car ferries appeared, and then again in the 80s, and it closed in 2012. It closed, cutting a 200-year link with boats, passenger boats going to Holyhead. Now, as I mentioned, the Shangana Fields level crossing, the other level crossing, there's 3 level crossings in this area. Of course, you had the Carisle pier. I remember that as a child. The level crossing down there, that closed in 1980. And then St Traders Wharf down by the Coke, where the Irish Lights is, another level crossing there crossing the road. So that disappeared, I think. It was, again, conflicting dates. Some people said it was still in use till the 1970s, but it was kind of a stub of track left. So I think maybe we're looking at 50 years ago. There's a photograph on Creative Commons from 1974, and you can see 2 wagons on the track. So obviously it was in use then. So maybe after that time it fell out of use, and certainly during the dark construction works, everything changed. As I mentioned, in Shangana Fields level crossing, that was removed, and then this was blocked up. But this is actually an entrance when they were doing extensive work here. Unbelievable work they were doing here, lowering the platforms, the track bed, lowering the platforms. I think the canopy had gone in the 70s, but this complete reconfiguration, putting down slab track, was unbelievable. The engineering that went on here in those 40 plus years ago for the Dart. And how did they get away with 100 years of just one platform, one true platform? Just had that platform was only opened in 1957, which is ridiculous. There you go. So you had the Fields, Carisle Pier, Victoria Wharf renamed St Michael's Pier, Traders Wharf, Irish Lights level crossing, and then the other one was down at the West Pier, down by the old Dun Laoghaire. That's where the original station was in 1834, the original terminus, and that was removed as well. So you had 4 level crossings in the Dun Laoghaire area, and then the fields. So with everything now, the first level crossing is Sydney Parade, of course. So you leave Sydney Parade heading south, next level crossing is Ray. Thanks for watching.